Hi guys, let us see divide and conquer algorithm. The steps involved in divide and conquer algorithm are: the first step is divide, that is break down the original problems into smaller sub-problems. The next step is conquer, solve each of the smaller sub-problems individually. The third step is combine, that is combine the solutions of sub-problems to get the solution of the original problem. Advantages of divide and conquer algorithm: we can reduce the complexity of the original problem because we are dividing the original problem into smaller sub-problems. And another bigger advantage is this algorithm, divide and conquer algorithm, is very much suitable for parallel processing and distributed systems, so that we can improve the efficiency in terms of speed and performance. Let us see an example for divide and conquer algorithm. That is, we want to find the maximum and minimum using divide and conquer algorithm. Here we have taken a list of numbers. What we have to do first, you will divide that list into two halves. So in this example, you might observe that the list which contains 2, 57, 12, 11, 23, 18, 20, 31. So total 8 numbers are there. That list is divided into two halves with 4 in each list. So we have to continue this process. Further, you divide the list into again two halves. That is what we say divide. That is, we are dividing the problem into smaller sub problems. Again, further you divide into the list of numbers with the two halves. Okay, so that finally we are getting each list contains only one number. That is, we cannot further subdivide the list. So we have to divide the list and continue the process till the each list contains a single entity, that is one number. So we cannot further subdivide the list. The next step is, so you can observe that we have to combine the list, but when you combine the list, we have to take only the maximum because we want to find the maximum of the list. So like that, the next step also, when you combine these two lists, you have to take the maximum, and again when you combine these two, take the maximum. So like that, you take only the maximum of the list when you combine the list. So further we can combine the next list, that is 57 and 12, you take the maximum, and here 23 and 31 you take the maximum. Then you further combine where you take the maximum of these two numbers 57. So we have arrived at the maximum of the list is 57. So by this way you can easily find the maximum of a list using a divide and conquer algorithm. The same algorithm can be used to find the minimum also. So I think you can easily find the way. So what you have to do, you have to go on dividing the list into two halves until the each list contains a single number or one number. After that, when you combine the list, we have to consider only the minimum of the list, so that you will get the minimum of the list. So by this way you can find the maximum and minimum using divide and conquer strategy.